This is a house that has been abandoned since, close as I can figure, 2015 was the latest things I can find in here as to when it was last occupied. And according to records, it was built in 1930, so it's got some years on it, but it's in remarkably good condition and vandalism free. So let's go take a look. Let's go and see this place. Okay, now from what I found, the information that I found, this house was built in 1930. And it kind of looks like it was never updated. Came in through the back, so we're starting with the back porch area. It's not really a porch. This doesn't look like an add-on. This looks like this is the way it was, but since this is a kitchen since 1930, this could have been an add-on later. A lot of houses didn't have kitchens attached to the main house. So, don't know. It looks like the walls don't look like they were ever outside walls, but who knows. And you can see that old paint peeling right there. This old linoleum flooring here. Don't know how old it is, and those great big windows. Always let in plenty of light. Now it looks like somebody, is that bare wood or is that painted? I don't know. Well, that's painted. Okay. But since one part of it's painted, the other one's not, I wonder if somebody had tried to refurbish this one and gave up on it. Check out this old doorknob, skeleton key lock. And an old screen door. And the screen is still intact. That is amazing. Most of the time you don't find that. I don't know if y'all can see it on camera or not. Let me back up from that a little. But that is still intact. And more of those great big windows. They're not quite ceiling to floor, but they're much larger than anything you'll get now, for sure. And the thing about these places is that they are virtually vandalism free. Yeah, this old door is open. And as you can see, glass is still in one piece, and that is surprising because it's evident squatters have been in these places. And this was a doorbell. We turn now. So take a look at the back side of that. Yeah, there's the mechanism. Turn on the light so it'll show up better. And here's the gears. And here's the bathroom. This was likely a later addition. Now, I can't explain the end table in the bathroom. Don't know. An old medicine cabinet right there. And once again, everything is intact. Window's not broken out. This is unusual. Now I have found evidence that copper thieves had been here at the other house, but Nothing really major. Usually places like this have been totally destroyed. Windows broken out. I mean, look at that. There's the old fireplace. Old porch giving way right there. Now, when I checked this out the other day before coming here to film, that's the way I went in before I found another way in. That wasn't the best idea. Okay, when I was in here, this is the door outside the front porch, just so you know where we are in the house. I don't think I showed this old fireplace right here when I was in here a minute ago, so I wanted to show it to you. Looks like the chimney above it has collapsed in on itself and in here, so unfortunately. But this house isn't still in good enough shape where it could still be renovated and used. Here's another old doorknob and skeleton key. I'm going to close this door here. Generally leave things as you find them, but I'll close that door. Mainly there's a train coming, and so that door open, it was going to get noisy here. Let's see. Yeah, I see some of the copper thieves have been here. And the old fuses are gone. Those are old glass screw-in fuses. But again, nothing major as far as the vandalism goes. Now, this little house was much smaller than the one next door, but this is a decent little house, especially for a middle-class working family at the time. And that I didn't notice coming in, but that is where a pot-bellied stove went. That's the chimney for a pot-bellied stove. That sat right here at one time. Zoom in on that so you can get a little closer look at this. And right here is another cap for another pot-bellied stove right there. So right here where it looks like they put washer I can't. English is hard sometimes. Washer connections. The pot-bellied stove sat here at one time. So had two pot-bellied stoves. May have had a third one somewhere. I don't know. Yes, right here. And that looks like there used to be a hornet's nest right there on that. Let's zoom in on that so you can get a shot of that. And I'm glad they're long gone. But this old house had 3 pot-bellied stoves. Let's check and see if it had 4. Don't see any evidence of one here. Might have been probably because of the fireplaces. Fireplaces were in here in this end of the house, so they wouldn't have bothered with a stove in here. So 3 pot-bellied stoves and 2 fireplaces. You could keep this place warm in the wintertime. But before we head out, I don't know if this will show up on camera or not, but the flaws in these windows, these old windows, and modern manufacturers have tried to duplicate it, but they can't. So a lot of times when one of these old houses is going to be demolished, they salvage these for use for the old vintage look in new houses, because they can't duplicate this. There's a bubble right there. Can you see? Yes, there we go. And there's another bubble down here in the glass. And right here there are ripples in it. Again, don't know if I can get that to show up on camera. I'm not seeing it in my screen, so we may just be having a nice view of the backyard, and that's it. Nice storage shed out there. So I don't know. I hope it does. I hope you can see it. All right, let's head outside. This is a roadside find by a highway that is scheduled to be widened by the Department of Transportation, and that's why it is vacant. I was down the road filming another location that's met the same fate, and I've got about 45 minutes of daylight left, so this is about to become a nighttime explorer, but that's fine. I wanted to show it to you guys. I happened to go by it and saw it and came up in here. And so it's an interesting little abandoned house. So let's go take a look at it. All right, now I came in through the side door right here. And give you some idea how old this little house is. Glass fuses right there. And let's see, I don't see a date on anything. May just be overlooking it. I don't see it. Okay. But you can see the old-fashioned glass fuses. And here's the kitchen area. Look at those pretty cabinets. That's pine. And these, yeah, I don't know. These may have been handmade by somebody. If they were the cabinets that came in the house, then I would say probably so. There's a time when you couldn't just go to Home Depot and get stuff, you know. let's see what the temperature is down to here. Let's see, 48. Yeah, it feels it, but it's all right. It's not bad. And oh no, somebody painted one of these. No. I don't like painted wood. The Retro Manic and I were discussing that very thing on one of our recent collabs. And she doesn't like it. As a matter of fact, she noted that it kills the value of antique wood furniture when somebody does that. It can be stripped off and redone, but I'm not a fan of it either. And that floor there just gave way with me, so I do need to watch it. Definitely handmade. People used to make what they needed, and as you can see, that definitely is. Whole house may have been. Even if you could get it at the store, at some place, a lot of people couldn't afford it, so. Nice little pantry right here. And is that painted? Yes, it is. Somebody painted that. I had to leave it behind. Yeah, these floors are weak. Oh yeah, and the roof is giving way major. Good old-fashioned hardwood floors here. Well, I'll probably end up downstairs if I'm not careful. I don't think there is a downstairs. It just goes through the next room. I'm not going there. Yeah, this house is doomed anyway. Although the structure, the bones don't look half bad, but it'd take a lot of work to fix this place back up. Somebody had some interesting artwork in here. Yeah, choice of colors is fascinating, shall we say. Now, it looks like that's been up there a good while. It looks like an oil lamp stand. The bracket that it's on looks old, but the piece of wood that's on top of it doesn't really look all that old, so I don't know. Okay. Have mercy. Well, the bathtub's catching the water leaking through the ceiling, so it is still serving a purpose. And the toilet seat being right here. Goodness sakes alive. You know what? There's half a dozen code violations in here alone. My word. But my guess is that the house originally did not have indoor plumbing. There was probably an outhouse out back, judging from the construction of it. Maybe 1930s, 1940s. Yeah, now this right here, that looks like that was originally a screen door. Now, one of two things. In order to put a door here, there may not have been one originally. Somebody may have gotten a screen door to put here. Then, again, this right here may have originally been the back of the house, and that may have gone to the outside, but I don't know. Or something happened to the door here, and they replaced it with an old screen door. There's a couple of possibilities here, but I think that's definitely an old screen door. Quite old screen door. And if that does signify where the exterior of the house originally was, then the bathroom would definitely be a later addition. Now that's weird. Is that a mirror or is that a window? That is a window. Okay. A little bit of odd construction here. But again, that wall looks like it was not originally there. So they may have just gotten a door that from something else, you know. That almost looks like a door from a restaurant that goes back in the kitchen, you know, with the window and the door. Okay, that's a lot of makeshifting going on here. Yeah, this house has been abandoned for a while. And they call it rodeo. And more roof leakage here. This is bad. But look at this pine paneling though. Still solid as a rock. It's looks like it's hand painted by somebody. That pine paneling is so pretty. There's this old Irish blessing, may the road rise up to meet you. And let's see, there's some writing right here on this window. Yeah, I can't open the door, so even though that doesn't open and it's wide open, if I can get that in there, good grief. Put it back like I found it. Yeah, this floor is iffy. Gives with me every step I take. I wonder what that's about. Pink closet. It once had a door. Yes, this little house has seen its better days. Come in, we're open. Well, it's a small house that's going to be demolished at some point. So I wanted to come by and show it to you. I saw it after leaving the other location. I went to the other location most of the day, and so that's why I'm here right at sundown. Let's go into place. Let's see. Oh my goodness. That is sterling verified china. Sterling verified china, East Liverpool, USA. There's some china right there. That's the real deal. I'm curious about that. I'm curious about what just happened here. Yeah, okay, that screws it down in there to stop the drain up. That's old. You turn that handle to screw that down in there. It doesn't look like it. Looks like the fixture's been changed. Or it won't do that anymore. But once you screwed that down, water wasn't there, wasn't going anywhere for sure. Well, let's go out back. I've already been out here. There is a camper trailer out here. And I've already checked it, and it's locked up. Now, this is a bit of a mystery. Now, I'm looking at this. You know, those kind of meters I can't read. Let's go back in here and try something. I usually try the switches. See if I can find one with a light bulb. And it looks like all the light bulbs are gone. Okay. Switches there don't turn that on. I wouldn't think power would still be on this place. Yeah, all the other bulbs are gone, so that power meter just kind of looked like it might have still been on. Right here, space heater was there, and I'll tell you what, those old space heaters heat this whole house and then some. You could probably warm out in the backyard in the wintertime. Actually, I'm just kidding, but those things would run you out. And a horseshoe for good luck. And I missed the handrail here. That's definitely a homemade job right there. All right. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but don't think I'd have left my camper back here. But when DOT started the land acquisitions around here, whoever owned the place may not have had a choice. And there is a smoke detector with a low battery in there. But I've already checked that, and the door is locked up. This thing's not in overly good shape. Somebody's tried to seal the monster leak right there in the end of it. So this is probably shot. See, there's sealant on this other side too. So I would say that there may be a reason why it was left. Hooked up. And it's still hooked tight into the house, so could have been that the house got in such bad shape that they just got a camper trailer and pulled in here and lived until whenever. That was a nice camper at one time. There's no license plate on it or anything to indicate the last time it's registered or anything like that. So I'm thinking that this thing's been here for a long time. There's a little building out back here. Let's see what we have. Now, somebody has been in here fairly recently. And what they're doing, taking cuttings off of the bushes around here, I don't know. That's interesting. Don't know what that could be about. Now, this is somebody's work shed, apparently. Smoking facility. Yep, that's what it says. Yorkshire cottages. Yorkshire cottages. Smoking facility. 2 mile ahead on left. That's interesting. Got some interesting artwork back here. Very interesting. Well, can't you see it there? That board's right there. Patchy, papage, it looks like yaki. I don't know what that is. And somebody's been bringing a lot of cuttings from bushes back here. So, that's quite a little mystery right there. But that's been very recent. Those leaves are still green and soft, so it's been within the past couple of days somebody's been here. Doing something odd. Well, this wasn't a long video, but it's an old abandoned house, so I wanted to show it to you. Don't have any information about it. I'll try and look it up when I get into the editing of this video, and if I find out any information about when this place was built, I will put it in the description below. But in the meantime, I do hope you'll like and share this video with your friends so more can enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you so much for coming along with me. I will see you in the next video. And in the meantime, exit stage left. Well, that's it for the inside of this little place, so we're going to head outside. Because of the extreme traffic noise, I'm not going to narrate that. I'm just going to show it to you so that you can see what this little place looks like all the way around. We'll take a look around all the way around.